I want you to look into this painting and see what God has for you. The healing is within. I'm going to read you something that God wrote for me to read for my little hummingbirds to come into my garden. I want to take you on a journey to heal yourself from the inside out. I want to take you into a place where no one else but you can go, into those childhood traumas, into the depressions, into places where it causes you to get PTSD, into those places of fears and hurts and, oh yes, those deep, dark wounds that are unspoken to other people. But to you, you need to speak it out so that you can be healed from a near-death experience. Those places that you cover up until it causes you to actually get an illness because no one ever told you that it wasn't yours. These things, if you talk about it, you may get attacked and pushed down and degraded, picked at and ridiculed. Why? Because you're speaking your truths. Listen, the deeper you go, the more you will know. I learned to connect to my chakras, open them up, and you will see the divine eye of God, your inner self. These chakras will make you go into yourself so deep that you go into a place called the sacred love of self. This place takes you to unconditional love of yourself. So will you come with me and let your guides, angels, and God himself come to you in those places that only you and God can go? Let me tell you, it's not easy, but when you do the work for yourself and not depend on another person but you and God in your wounds, that's when God can come in and heal you everywhere you hurt. A lot of people, when the COVID-19 came, a lot of people were anxious from the whole world stopping, and no one is telling us how to heal. No one is telling us how to heal from the traumas where everything that you ever owned, businesses, and your livelihood was all taken from you. No one is trying to help anyone from that fear. Fear. Let me take you on a journey where you can look at a picture and this picture literally becomes real, where you will see snippets of heaven as you look into the paintings. You will see angels, your loved ones, just from an abstract painting, where it will change the atmosphere in your home to get you organized within your own house. Remember what they say, you have to clean out your own house. You have to clean out your own garden, or you can wear a mask and pretend that everything is okay with your broken self. So broken that you were shattered in a million pieces that only you and God can fix. So shattered that what you cover up is covering you up to your true, authentic self. So shattered that every wound, every abuse, every name someone called you to make you feel like you aren't worthy enough to be you. Are you ready to come into your garden to heal you everywhere you hurt? You will be amazed that every hurt or wound you have will affect your kids and your kids' kids. Just from telling someone to be quiet, don't speak, because it might hurt this one or that one. What about how it's wounded and hurt you? These paintings that God gave to me will be able to help you with your wounded hurt. I never knew that I was wearing a mask, that it would cause me to hurt my own beloved child with words that tormented her this day for a word that I caused because I was bitter with her father. I clothed her with a wound, all because I felt that her father hurt me. So I would say something to her, your father, never knowing that I was wounding her soul, her heart, her mind. I'm just being real as a mother to let you know a wound is a wound. I never knew because people were putting conditions on their love. It made me put conditions on my love for her. Now I'm standing up and I'm being counted for what I've done with my sharp-tongued self. Because he hurt me and scarred me, but no one ever showed me the way to heal and communicate to her that I'm sorry for the pain I caused, and I am asking for your forgiveness. If you said I hurt you, I want to know where I hurt you through my broken down self. I want to share my hurts so that we can all heal in light and love. Because the day is full in God's light and love, and nothing can take that away but God. No one never told me that I had to go into the hurts and relive the hurts to find love. No one told me I had to embrace my shadow side, my ego side, the duality of things, cause and effect of things. No one ever told me that I would have to face the lies that were covered up, to have other people tell me that I was like this from the lies they told. I'm just keeping it real. As I went into those things, that's when I found out that I didn't love me until I met my twin flame. And all he said was a word, and that triggered me to such a point that the love of my life, I pushed him away. I literally felt an invisible force come in and push him back and block him from love, from me loving him and him loving me. Oh yes, I am a twin flame. He took me on this journey of an angelic processing. I could come to him with my baggage. I couldn't come to him with my baggage, and he couldn't come to me with his baggage. So because I loved him so much, he touched me, he taught me and touched me, showed me how to go inside of me to find him, to find me, because He is me and I am him. Twin souls trying to find our way back to each other. But no one ever told me that we were already in union. I was chasing and he was running. He was chasing and I was running. No one never told me that everything would click where I would go to heal my bloodline, all because of the love of self. People tell you that it's selfish to love yourself, but that is the furthest thing from the truth. Self-love is when you find real love. Do you want to come with me so I can teach you how I healed myself from lupus? I will not tell you that I don't still have the scars and I'm healed completely, but I have to keep myself on a high vibration. If I don't and go into lower energies, that's when it activates the pain and the hurts. Do you want to talk to a person who lived in poverty so that I can show you how I am where I am today? And I keep going up. This is my journey to heal myself, and you can do the same thing through forgiveness. This is my story. So come into my garden, will you? Will you come so that you can be healed with you remembering to love you first? And your true love will come to you. Remember that you must rise out of the fires of life. You must rise like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. And you must ask the Lord of hosts to help you with those things. You must shine the light of forgiveness on every person that hurt you, every person that wounded you, every person that broke you into a million pieces. You must shine the light of forgiveness on those things. Will you look into the painting right now and see where you are blocked and stopped? Where someone may have wished you harm because they were insecure in themselves? Look at the colors in the middle. The blue, the green, the black, the purple, the red, the yellow, the gold, the orange, the white, the blues. Do you see them? If you look close enough, you will see an angel at the top with her wings spread wide open. If you look, you will see you as this warrior standing in your power. If you look, you will see the path of you coming into your own garden, coming into yourself down at the bottom. Will you come? Will you go into those wounds that you cannot speak of? Listen. Do you see you standing in your power after you were broken down, misused and abused, manipulated, disrespected? Can you see that all that did was to bring you into those lower energies so that you can rise high like a phoenix rising above the ashes, the fires of life. So whomever came to you to try to lower your energy and darken your light, thank them for coming, because now they made you be that warrior who you need to be, who you always were. You just had to remember who you are and who you belong to. You had to love yourself. Instead of you looking to someone else to love you, you had to love yourself. You had to have people stop communicating with you so that you can go inside of yourself and communicate with yourself and remember your own essence of your own true light. Will you come into your garden? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Call upon the white light of God to envelop your being, every aspect of you. The light side, the dark side, the positive and the negative side, the yin and the yang side, the masculine and the feminine side, the ego side, the shadow side. These are all things that we need to make us who God wants us to be. Will you come into your own garden? Will you come into your own self? Because the deeper you go, the more you will know about the true essence of your own power. Will you stop allowing other people to tell you who you are and who you're not? Will you stop letting another person control your own being, your own soul? Will you remember to turn on your own light that's deep within inside of your being? So come on into your garden. Be that little hummingbird that's going into your own heart, which is a big white flower, where the little hummingbird goes into the flower and dip into the sweet nectar from within inside of you. Go on in. Get that sweet nectar that you need from your own self, not from another person on this earth. I am sending you nothing but blessings, light, and love from the Creator. Blessings to you forever and always, and God's protection to you.